beer.
It's a cool looking can.
My God, it's a good tasting can.
You like the lagers and the
You want a
pilsners?
whiff of it?
Nah, I'm good.
I normally don't. You know what? After we had that show with him, that reminded me that I do enjoy a nice import.
I thought those beers were
Canadian,
delicious.
They were good. I mean, those were
Like, I'm
real
not so
good.
sure I'm not missing the boat on that.
well. Me too. Like I think I got away from it. Like I was. There was a time when I was. Do you remember when old Kenny's Carryout was running hot down there?
Oh,
with,
yeah.
Dick and his brother. Donnie.
Israel?
No, yeah, Dick and Donnie Israel.
Yeah.
Man, they had a hell of a selection.
Oh, yeah, they were
It
like
was kind
noon.
of prior to the craft, and then they were right at the
Yeah.
beginning of that. But like, man,
If you wanted
hey,
a
me and
variety.
Burnside were drinking together a lot then, and me and Heath McInnes, and man, we would try anything. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if they had something like this in there.
Yeah.
We'd try it. I mean, at that time, I was like, man, that stuff is good. I really like the Canadian stuff, and
We live?
brings it back.
We are live, man.
Hey, here we are.
What's up, man? Tyler. So, hey, we're back in the studio tonight.
Yes.
We got a special treat. We got lots of special treats.
Yeah,
Now, I'm
yeah,
on the
yeah.
coffee again.
Good for you.
I'm on the
Now, is
coffee
that,
again.
is that the Berserkers?
Nope. This is just regular with French vanilla in it.
Hey, man, I want to talk a little bit about this Berserkers real quick, okay? Talk about the origin of that name, okay? I
didn't catch it. What was it?
Well, I didn't know. I was listening to a podcast that they were talking about Vikings and all this.
Well, their mascot's a Viking.
Right. Well, I mean, I guess that they referred to the Vikings a lot of times when Vikings would go into
As
battle.
berserkers.
Yes.
I remember that name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they would get all hyped up on stuff. They were talking about like they used to sometimes take mushrooms before they'd go into battle, or they'd get all drunk or whatever. And
Just
I
go
mean, that
nuts.
doesn't seem like what you would do to go fight, but I mean, hey man, they would. Hey, and they basically called them the Berserkers.
I remember that name now. I knew that.
And that's where like when you say somebody's berserk,
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
it,
I
yeah.
mean, going berserk.
They're crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there you
So
go.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you what, it is delicious coffee.
Well, I only had one cup of it out there, and it was the different one.
I
than
know.
what
Well,
you had.
whenever I order it, I'll order you back.
Well, I'm going to order some too.
And I tell you something about it. It was affordable as all get out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when he was talking about it out there, and I saw his price list.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
you
it's
know, it's
great.
Yeah.
I think $15, 12, 15, 16
I didn't even
bucks.
think it was that expensive, but I don't know.
Well, for a bag, I mean,
yeah, and that's a big.
that's
I mean,
a big bag.
couple pounds or
I
something.
mean, if you stop and get your coffee every day, trust me, you're going to spend that a
Mm-hmm.
week. This I'm already on week number 2, and I mean drinking it a bunch, and I
Yeah.
got 3/4 of a bag left, probably.
Yeah.
mean-
Now, what are you making that in? I mean, because
Just a coffee
Do you
pot.
put it in your Keurig? Like, do
No,
you have one of
no,
those little cups
no.
you can make a?
No, mine's just your typical Mr. Coffee.
Yeah, and it's coming through there nice.
You know who bought me that?
Who's that?
I think it was Mike. If I had to ask Mindy, I think it was Mike and Rita Miller.
Well, I'll be darned.
Yeah, bought me that for my wedding.
God bless his heart.
Yeah,
man.
it's still going, bud. It's still going. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I use that thing every day, and now I tell you something that I activated yesterday, and I had to let the boy in on the world secret here. You know what that was?
Let me see.
Did you see the pictures?
from the Jeep ride?
Yeah.
I saw the Jeep ride.
Did you see him holding anything?
I can't say as I remember him holding anything. What did he have?
Stanley Cup.
Oh, he had the thermos.
He had the Stanley Thermos yesterday,
my.
so he drank out of the top.
Oh yeah, the cup.
The cup.
It makes everything taste better.
Yeah, he's like, Daddy, get me another one of them good cups of coffee.
Yeah.
So I just let him have it.
That's it. I can't find mine, so I'm
Go
gonna
get one.
I'm gonna go out and buy one.
Dude, they're great.
Yeah, you gotta have one. of those.
All those, I'm telling you, that coffee was still. I made that yesterday morning. I swear to you.
Yeah.
Swear to you.
Yeah.
I made that coffee yesterday morning.
Yeah.
Took it all day on the Jeep ride. Left it in my Jeep last night. Had a little bit left, probably.
Yeah.
Took it off there. Was still hot
This morning.
This morning.
Poured yourself a hot cup of coffee.
I
out
could
there.
have. I dumped it out.
24 hours.
But I could have. And did you know that you can preheat those? Did you?
I didn't know
the
that.
thermoses. Yeah,
I didn't
my
know
dad
that.
taught me that trick. You take you some hot water, like take real hot water. Some guys will actually take heat it up on the stove water.
Yeah.
And they will put that in there and then leave it for 5-10 minutes, and then whenever you put yours in there, it's already preheated.
Oh my!
So
goodness.
it's not sucking out that temperature.
Oh my!
Yeah, those Stanleys. Oh man.
Well, I mean, we got to get one in here on set.
Well, I got one.
I mean, while we're going with the low volume of alcohol here this month and doing that, I think we ought to bring our Stanleys of coffee in here.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'd like to see is how prevalent the usage is. I'd like to see some of the chubbies out there.
See what
Send
kind
us
of
some
Stanley.
pictures.
Yeah,
Send us a picture of your Stanley and what you put in
Oh
it.
yeah, or just if you got a Thermos out there.
It doesn't have to be a Stanley. And I
want
want to know.
We'd think you was more of a man if it was.
Yeah. And maybe throw a sticker or two on it, or something. You just let it speak for itself.
Just set that thing down there with pride.
Well, what I would like to know though is, okay, there's your Stanley. What do you put in it?
Yep.
Are you a soup guy or a coffee guy?
Hot cocoa.
Yeah, hot cocoa. What
French
are you?
vanilla?
And I'm hoping that you're not mixing a bunch of stuff in there. If it's a
Why
coffee
not?
thermos, it's a coffee thermos. You don't want tomato soup in your coffee thermos.
Well, I disagree. I'm
care.
I'm a man of little things. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't like to have a lot of stuff.
You don't want 3 different thermoses.
I don't want 3 different I don't have we'll get into these here in a minute, but these right here, I cook this on the cowboy cast iron skillet that I have that has traveled through cookouts. It stays in my stove. I cook everything on it.
Still got bacon grease in it.
Yeah. Now I do clean it out.
Yeah.
The Ross brothers, actually, Josh taught me a good trick a long time ago how to clean a cast iron skillet.
You don't use soap, right?
No soap.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Water and fire.
Fire.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never heard that.
Yeah, and or not. It doesn't have to be fire, heat, water.
Yeah,
heat.
yeah.
Basically, you're going to boil everything up to the top, swoosh it around a good bit. Take your spatula and move it all around. There's some other little tricks there, but then there's other stuff you can You can put other stuff in there and it'll bring it up to the top. But I mean, it is clean. All the grease is off of it. Everything.
Yeah.
After this.
Nice.
And then you don't have to wipe it down. Shake it off. And there it goes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing. You don't want to lose the seasoning of it, correct? So,
yeah.
You can't use soap on cast iron.
So before these get cold.
Yeah, let's work on these.
So I have brought you, my friend, a very Southern Ohio or Appalachia delicatessen.
Oh, boy, a little delicacy here. What do we, ooh.
And this is compliments of a great outdoorsman, Mr. Clint Charrington.
Ooh, nice,
Clint, well, all the Charringtons, I tell you what wonderful people they are, but the Charringtons are just very live off the land type of folks, you know. And so they've taken, or Clint has taken up this mushroom escapade.
Yes.
And he went out yesterday. Did you see the picture of it?
I did. Yeah.
Did you? Oh,
yeah, I saw the picture.
It was massive.
Yeah.
Did you see the picture of the actual one that?
No.
Oh,
I didn't see that.
I'll have to show you that.
I saw you cooking them up and everything.
Oh no, this is him.
I was intrigued by the nickname of these.
Chicken of the Woods.
The Chicken of the Woods, and it does look like chicken.
Now, I tell you where I first got introduced to this. Shout out to Uncle Buck, Dave McPherson.
Oh, okay.
Was up there one day. I don't know if I was playing music or I used to haul hay up there or something. And he said, "Hey, Bud, you ever had Chicken of the Woods?" And I said, "I don't believe I have."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Well, here, man, let me get you some. I found some." And this is it. That's the Chicken of the Woods.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, that's crazy stuff. Yeah,
wow.
If you guys can go to Clint Charrington's Facebook and Instagram and look at his Clint Charrington.
Yeah, we'll have to post that on the.
Yeah,
Chubby
we'll post that
Bartenders
on there.
site.
But that was what he found. It was massive, wasn't it?
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, those guys, Uncle Buck introduced me to it. Well, I didn't know what to do with it. Well, now obviously, I know a little bit more about the old kitchen, and now I knew how to cook these things. So just indulge in that, Chad.
I will. Oh my, that's delicious.
Unbelievable.
Mushroom. Oh,
that's a mushroom.
Yeah, boy, if you like mushrooms.
That's just salt and pepper.
Now, it does look exactly like chicken.
It does. What do you think it tastes like?
Mushrooms. I mean, really good mushrooms.
Chickeny.
Yeah, they're
Chickeny.
a little bit.
I tell you what the chicken part of it is, I think, is the texture.
Yeah.
It's got a chicken texture. Delicious, though. But that's probably the best mushroom meal I've ever eaten.
I was going to say, man, I'm a pretty big fan of the morels, but I mean.
Oh, yeah. I'm a morel guy. And I tell you what, I like those. I like our stockroom mushrooms, too, man.
Oh, yeah.
Those are delicious.
They're great.
But this right here ranks up with them. And they're not breaded. You can bread them.
I've not run into very many mushrooms that I don't like.
Me too.
But now that, I mean, this goes right up to the top, in my opinion. These are.
Well, I brought those for
really
you
good.
guys, so I'm not eating no more. I've probably ate. He brought me a Kroger. Out of that thing you saw, he brought me a Kroger grocery bag, a paper one.
Wow.
Probably half full of those.
How do you cut that thing up? I mean, just any way you can. Like,
yeah,
is there any science to it, or?
No, I mean he did. He cut his up. The one I had before was like a big flat, and the ones that Clint brought me yesterday were like a. But that was the monster.
That was huge.
That was huge. The one he brought was way bigger, so that's just the way he cut it up. And he told. Now I noticed too, though, whenever you cook it up, the smaller the pieces, the better they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what do you saute that in?
That's just salt and pepper.
Just salt and pepper.
That's it.
Boy, then they got a lot of flavor, man.
it.
I mean, that's good stuff.
Yep, that's all there's on there, and not much. Not some of that's that skillet.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's the
know?
way it was prepared, but I mean, that just tells you how good it is, though. It doesn't really require a whole lot.
I put those in that skillet for about 45 minutes on like.
I'm gonna have one more. Get these away from me. I'll sit here and eat
Eat
that
them,
whole
Tyler.
plate.
Eat them. Well, we might as well eat them. We can't let them go to waste.
Well,
You
they're,
here.
they're not
Here.
going to.
Yeah. We can't let Clint. Clint has worked hard for that.
Well done, Clint. Well done. Now, are these extraordinarily hard to find? Are they rare out there?
I don't think they're. I mean, there's a time of year.
Well, the thing about mushroom
believe
honey, though,
it.
that always scares me is like, I guarantee you there's some things that look exactly like that, but they're poisonous.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, there may be. I don't know. I'm sure there is. But he knew what he was doing.
Have you ever found one?
Nope. I found a lot of mushrooms, but I've never looked for them.
Okay.
You know, I wanted to go out today, but it was just such a nasty day outside.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
nasty. I was going to go. I've been wanting some pawpaws too. I got a little patch over towards Athens.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, that I still know about.
Well, I tell you, I'm sure you've been over to the Pawpaw Festival before, where they
Oh,
make
yeah, I
all
lived
those
there.
different things. I mean, the beer,
I love pawpaw
pie.
beer.
Oh, I do too.
Yep. 6 Cents made a pawpaw beer one time. It was
I thought it was really good.
It was
really good. Yeah.
You know how we Jeep,
Oh yeah.
and you've seen all these backcountry that I've showed you in these Jeeps, or not I've showed you, but that you've seen.
Well, you've showed me. That's accurate.
And you think that's bad? You ought to do it. I used to do it by horse.
Oh my.
So you see some beautiful country
I
on
bet.
your horse, man. And
Boy, it looks like your Jeep ride that you guys went on the other day.
yesterday.
Boy, I hated to have to miss that. It looked to me like, that was a beautiful ride.
Yeah,
Off road through
I-
the fall setting. I mean, the trees were changing. I mean, that looked beautiful.
I don't mean this in a bad way, but I'm glad you canceled on me.
Yeah,
I took my boy.
Yeah,
And,
I saw that,
yep.
and that's what I told Melissa. I said, "Well, look, there, we did that gentleman a favor."
Yeah, man, I had a great time. Had an absolute great
Yeah.
time. Gibson had a great time.
I'd still like to get us all out there with our kids on a ride there.
Before
we
it
lose
gets-
all.
Yeah. Well, we were talking yesterday. I think that trail and stuff. I mean, I wouldn't mind hitting that this winter.
Really, you don't think it'd be that bad?
Oh no, the guys went through it yesterday in 2-wheel. I never put it in mine in 4-wheel drive.
Is that right?
Matter of fact, my 4-wheel drive may be out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that was a long ride though.
It
Sounds
was.
like 4-hour ride. Or?
Me and Gibson got home at 8:00.
Okay.
So-
So pretty good long ride.
And we stopped at Jimbo's, but we never went in. We took our dog,
Oh, okay.
and so we just let him kind of pee and do his thing across the road, and then we jumped in the car and we got home right at 8:00. It was a great ride though. They had this was the first time. Obviously, I'm pretty involved with the Jeepers.
Sure.
And this was the first time that those guys, or even us, or however you want to say it, had two options. You could have done a street ride. Or
I saw
a
that
bug ride.
in the literature on there.
And that was really cool, and it worked out really good. I mean,
Like, did they have somebody leading both
They had-
different?
yeah, they had
How
two
many
groups.
Jeeps went off road versus?
about half and half.
Okay.
About half and half.
Why was it? Were people with stock Jeeps or something concerned with the road? I mean, was
Well, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean,
But
that's
it
just,
wasn't.
That's not
But you
for
didn't
everybody.
think you didn't think it was that tough though.
No. Well, Mike and Kelly, they got 2019.
Yeah.
And or 2020, it might have been 2020, and super nice Jeep, and
Yeah.
it was stock, and they
Went right
through
over
it.
it.
Yeah,
Yep.
Well, Mike had the GoPro.
Oh, okay.
Did you see it?
I didn't see that.
Oh, yeah. He
No.
put a video on there today.
Okay.
That was one of his
Okay.
footage angles.
Nice.
But yeah, a lot of stock Jeeps. I tried to get Smalley to take his off there. He wouldn't do it.
He wouldn't do it.
No, he wouldn't do it.
He went around on the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I never put mine in 4-wheel drive.
Okay.
Yeah, it's truthfully, it's a township road.
Oh, okay. Okay.
However,
Yeah.
not a
Not
township.
maintained.
No,
Not maintained
no,
by the township.
No, I mean, there's some spots that you saw. I mean, on that video of Gibson's bumpy.
Yeah. Yeah. It looked a little bumpy, but it looked fun. I mean, I like that. I like it.
You
bumpy.
haven't done that yet. You haven't done anything like that yet.
Not much. I
We
mean,
need to
just
take
the
you.
little stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your
just-
Jeep would handle that easy.
Oh yeah, I think it would. I mean,
Those things are amazing.
Oh yeah.
They truly are.
I mean, yeah. It's never had any problem with anything it's faced so far. I mean, I think it could. I've not even really tested it.
Oh no!
I mean,
have you even had it in 4-wheel?
I did it for fun one time. I put it in 4-wheel when we went through the tunnel. I mean, I didn't need it.
Didn't need it.
I thought about putting it in 4-wheel out there at Richards Brothers, going up that hill.
Didn't need it.
Didn't need it. So
No, that's what yesterday was. It was.
Yeah.
Everybody stayed in 2-wheel drive all day, and it was raining.
well, I think that the thing is, like with the one like we got, it's got that lift on it and the bigger tires. So I don't think it needs, to be in 4-wheel that often.
Well, be honest with you, man. They all go great. Even
Yeah.
just a stock Jeep is going to
Yeah.
go great.
Yeah.
You get
Well,
a
those
brand
things can do anything, man.
You get one of these new 4-doors or 2-doors,
Oh,
one
yeah.
of these newer ones.
Yeah.
And these, I mean, Dodge, they've got it figured out. I mean,
Yeah.
they know, or Chrysler, they've got this figured out.
Yeah.
You can't hang them up unless
No.
you bottom out. You bottom out.
Well, yeah.
But as far as spinning, man, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could, but
Oh, I'm sure it could be done, but like on a scheduled ride or something like this, I mean, you're probably not going to get yourself into.
I mean, and yesterday I think we had 50, somewhere around there, 50.
Yeah.
Worst thing you want to happen is for somebody to get hung up, and now you're on a 1-lane goat path in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
No cell phone service.
Yeah.
You got to walk 50 Jeeps back to
Yeah.
tell somebody that, hey, you're going to have to back out of here
Right.
or get out of the way.
I
Go
know.
as far as you can till you can get out of the way is what
Yeah.
you basically do.
Yeah.
And then you got to get whoever's broke down out of there somehow.
Yeah.
And that could really ruin the day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good. So I mean, everybody's considering that when they're looking at the trails and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if that's me and you and a couple guys going out, yeah, we'll push it a little bit harder.
Right.
But if there's 50, anything over 15 or 20,
Yeah, where you've got an organized ride going
you
on,
need
yeah.
to just keep it safe.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
But I thought they did a great job. I think it was about 60 miles, probably 70 miles.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was a good long ride.
Good long
man.
ride. Yeah, but
So how much of it was the off road portion?
an hour.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, right about an hour.
Yeah.
So we went to the second stop and then went to the, if you were street, you went that one way, and if you were mud, you went another.
Okay. Nice. I can't believe Smalley didn't go in the
I
mud.
can't either. I tried to get him to do it, but yeah, great day. It's amazing what the tops do to the Jeeps. Because you were on my ride.
Oh yeah.
Granted, you're in the middle of August,
Oh yeah.
and my ride's it's kind of a party.
Oh sure it is.
Yeah. And then you get Jeff's ride, and then and it's no different. It was the same people.
Yeah.
And,
but they got their tops
But
on.
they got their tops on. Yeah, they're Jeep tops, not clothing
of
tops,
course.
Jeep
Yeah,
tops.
yeah.
But see how I caught that, Tyler?
Yeah,
See how I
yeah.
got that vibe?
Well, now I mean, there might have been. Who knows what kind of behavior was going on? But
I was too busy.
yeah.
But, the thing yesterday, you had an overcast day.
Yeah.
Cooler day.
Yeah.
Tops were on.
Yeah.
Great time.
Everybody have their doors on too, for the most part.
I didn't see. There was a few of them had their tops off.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, they got wet.
Might have been a little chilly, yeah, and it was raining. So, I mean,
Yeah. Back on these cigars, Chad.
hey, I'll tell you, just keep trying them.
Yeah.
I'll keep you.
I like that
Keep
one.
you posted on some different ones.
I got the ring here. So I'm still on the coffee. So I'm on mushrooms and coffee and steak still.
Yeah, there you go. That's pretty good.
I drank coffee all day yesterday with the boy, and now
Yeah.
I've been on it all day today. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
How's that treating your stomach?
Good?
Good deal. Good.
Not too bad at all. There was something that I was going to mention on here about that. I can't remember what it was. It's not keeping me up. Matter of fact,
Nah.
I mean, I'm probably sleeping just as good.
Yeah, I've never really had that effect from coffee. I hear people say that. Maybe as I get older, that'll happen. I mean, I don't know that I'd recommend hammering 8 cups right before you go to bed, but like I don't generally feel an effect.
Wonder if you could. Whenever you keep track. I've been keep. That's what it was. I've been keeping track of everything I eat on my Fitbit.
Okay.
Wonder if you count coffee like water.
There's your man right there. He's got the calorie count down.
Yeah. I mean, it's only 5 calories, but it's truly just water with like a infused
bean.
I mean, isn't that what infusion is basically? You didn't track it? Well, no, I'm not talking caloric. I'm talking like, do I count that as water intake?
Oh, no. I used to count it
Totally separate? Okay.
Well, I mean, if it's a, what do they call it, a diuretic, right? Like it,
is it?
I think so.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's, I think it would act to dehydrate your body a little bit. You probably need to up your water intake while drinking coffee. My expert health opinion there, from
Chad Reynolds, MD.
Yeah, Chad Reynolds, MD from Chad Reynolds U. I'm educated by all the podcasts of the world.
That's what Joe Rogan said the other day. He said, "Don't get your advice from me."
Yeah. Well, I totally ignore that rule.
Yeah. Well,
if I hear it on there, then I consider it law.
Yeah, gospel.
Yeah.
Gospel. You all right, bud? You all right? Cigar smoke got you down? Gee. Get you a mushroom. Antioxidants. There was a whole big thing that I had on those chicken of the woods mushrooms. I had this whole deal.
That's tremendous.
Okay.
And not only do they taste good,
antioxidants, antibacteria, which I don't know if it's good after I've been here about that. Anti-carcinogenic, hormonal balancing. Okay, well, let's go back to that anti-carcinogenic here in a little bit. Dental health, anti-inflammatory, and diabetes treatment.
Very nice. Sounds like I need to up my mushroom intake.
That's chicken of the woods mushroom.
Chicken of the woods.
Yeah. But the anti-carcinogenic. No, you can't find that at Kroger's.
Yeah, see, I hunt my mushrooms at Kroger's.
Got one.
Look what I found.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Don't want to step on
whole crate of them. Whole crate of them. Look at this. Boy, it's active. It's active here at Kroger's, boys. It's active.
Yeah, we're going to do us a skit, mushroom hunters.
Yeah. I've never blanked going there.
No. That Donnelly'd be proud of your hunt.
Oh boy! Yeah. I mean, you guys traipsing up and down, woods, getting lost out in the middle of the woods. I mean, I do all the hunting. I enjoy my hunt every time.
Every time you come home with a bag full.
Many as I want. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, hell, mushroom hunt, Kroger's, Walmart, both of them really good. Good hunting ground there.
Good hunting ground. Yeah. Well, like another one that Mr. Charrington always goes out and he looks for is chanterelles.
Okay, I've never had one of those.
Now, it is. I don't know enough. I tried to get him to come tonight, and we'll get him on here.
Yeah.
But I think the chanterelles are what they use to lower something about your white blood cell count.
No kidding.
Yeah, and I personally know 2 guys. That treat themselves with that.
I'll be darned, man.
And they're fine.
Well, I'll tell you, man, there's a lot of stuff that comes out of the woods, man, that I mean, ginseng, different things like that. A lot of people hunt that, and
oh yeah, man, there was a guy come in the bar last year. I don't know when I want to say it's in the spring, isn't it?
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know. Tyler, look that up if you can. When is ginseng season in Ohio? But man, this guy, I mean, and tell me if I'm wrong, Tyler. Look up the price for that. I think he was getting like $1,000 a pound, maybe.
That's lucrative if you can find it.
Yeah, well, he had it. He told me. He said, I got 20 pounds of it. And he was taking it somewhere. So what was cool about that guy was he stopped on the way down from wherever he was at.
Yeah,
and then he stopped on the way back up. I think he was from up northern Ohio somewhere.
Yeah, okay.
And he was going to the Carolinas. And he come back. So he hit pay dirt on his ginseng crop.
Wow. Well, I mean, I'd say you sell a lot of that to like the supplement companies and different things like that. I mean, I don't know.
Well, there'd be a market for it. I think there is. September 1st. Yeah, we're right in the middle of it. Yeah. So that was probably about a year ago. That guy was there. $10 to $25 a pound. No. $10 to $25 a pound.
Ginseng produced under shade sells for $10 through $25 dry a pound.
$10 to $25 dry a pound.
Huh.
Well, maybe I had that totally in my head wrong. Huh.
Well, no, I mean, maybe the man just finds a lot of it. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine he would be driving to North Carolina for $25.
Well, no, I mean, I'd say he's getting a lot more than 1 pound. You know.
Wild simulated fruit annual averages has ranged from $350 to $500.
To $500 dry.
Okay.
Well, maybe that's what it was. We'll go with that.
2 different types.
Don't
Yeah.
get your news from us, folks.
Yeah. Hey, we're just throwing it out there like we know, and we'll always stand beside it.
Yeah. Or we'll at least invite the conversation about it.
Yeah, and we're open to education. Then we'll change our take.
We got to finish these, Jack.
Well, I'll work on it. I'm doing the best I can here.
Oh, they're even good cold.
Oh my.
They are cooked in a little bit of steak fat.
Mm-hmm.
I've been eating a lot of fat.
Chuck eye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's either
You've got me on that kind of steak.
Well, I think
bud.
you're the one who's been going in there stealing my crop.
Well, I mean, I probably am.
Mindy will be like,
The
"You know, they
steak
did-"
hunting hadn't been real good.
Yeah,
in Japan.
they said, Mindy told me the other day, I just hit me after that Kroger comment. Mindy said, you know, somebody else must be on them chuck eyes because she said I can't get them hardly.
Yeah, I get me 4 or 5 of them a week.
Me too. I get about 6 or 7 packages.
Yeah, we got
a week.
Jerry working nights.
Yeah,
over there.
Jerry's thinking, my God. Yeah.
Nobody ever would buy this chuck eye. What the hell's going on?
Man, it's good steak, though, ain't it?
Oh, it's great. It's great.
I've been eating a lot of the fat off of it. I'll eat the whole thing. Do you?
Me too. Oh yeah. I mean, dude, I know it's not healthy a lot of times, but I enjoy a little bit of fat. My favorite cuts of steak are the marbled cuts, like a ribeye, and so I like that. I like the flavoring that comes with that.
Yeah.
You know.
That chuck eye seems to be, it's a lot better than like the sirloin, man.
Oh, yeah.
God, that's
Yeah.
pretty tough stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's another thing about the ones that don't have fat. I think they kind of lack flavor. And
They do.
I'm not saying they're bad cuts. I mean, hell, people love that. New York strips and you know, sirloins. I got my kids don't like the fat on steak, and rather than like having to sit there and trim their steak, I've been buying. Have you ever seen tri-tips? I don't know if you've ever been to a Brazilian steakhouse, but I mean, it's amazing. They come by with those spits and cut it right off, and they had those tri-tips on that. And it's essentially like what they make, like the little, like if you get steak bites or something for like kids' meals.
Yeah.
But I've been getting that, and when we cook steak, I throw a couple tri-tips on there for them. They're long, very lean, very flavorful, tender, and no fat. So I don't have to do anything other than cook it.
Yeah.
You know. And they think, you know.
They think that's great. Yeah, they like it.
Yeah, and I don't even know if that's a good kind of
It
meat.
is amazing. These kids, I mean, used to, man, the more sugar, the better.
Oh, hell yeah.
But, man, my kid eats a lot of veggies.
Yeah, well, mine still enjoy the sugar.
Do they?
But I mean, you know, not in excess. I mean,
Man,
you know,
if you ask Gibson, you want a Boston cream pie or a fruit cup, he'll probably say fruit cup.
yeah.
And whenever in fruit cup, we mean like fresh cut fruit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't like a lot of that stuff. But for some reason, though, we are a chip family. I
Really?
bet you there is at any given time 8 to 10 bags of chips.
Well,
at
see,
the
like
house.
that's during school lunch season, man. I
Yeah.
mean, we've got the different chips and varieties. I mean, we pack in lunches. And then now, speaking of fruit, I'll tell you what, we can't keep a bunch of bananas in the house. I mean, or what do you call it? What do you call a thing of bananas? I don't know. A bundle, a bunch of.
It ain't a bushel.
Yeah, I don't know. But let me tell you something, man. They don't have that. The shelf life of bananas in our house, gone.
Yeah.
They eat that like they'd rather have that than a candy bar, dude.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I don't know
Have
why.
you introduced them to like peanut butter on that thing?
Oh yeah, a little bit, yeah.
yeah.
But they normally aren't patient enough to dabble with that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they just want to peel and eat, but I mean,
let them go.
well, heck yeah. I mean, hey, look, the way I look at it with stuff like that, you eat as many of those as you want. Mm-hmm. The other thing they're crazy on is dill pickles, dude.
Oh, I love
You
dill
carry
pickles.
it. You carry a big thing of the uncut dill pickles. I mean, they'll do a spear if they got to,
Yeah.
but like what they really
They
want.
really like the whole.
Oh my God, man!
Yeah.
I mean, they'll
drink
throw
the
that
juice?
back. They will. You know, that they just were wanting to try it the other night.
What's the drink with the pickle juice?
Oh, but Jameson. It's a classic follow up to a Jameson. It's a Jameson with a pickle juice chaser, and then they make vodkas infused with it. I mean, they got everything. But see, what you got is it got really popular about probably 10, maybe 15, 20 years ago. I'm showing my age again. As something that athletes would drink prior to competition to keep themselves from cramping.
Yeah.
It showed some results as far as, I assume there must be a high potassium count in there or something.
Could
and
be. I don't know.
Here I go back to my medical degree. but and then now, of course, on TikTok, you got all these people eating, drinking pickle juice. So, of course, my kids are like,
That's
give
what
me
they
a
do on
glass
TikTok?
of it. I guess. I mean, dude, I don't know what the hell they do on TikTok. I don't know what they don't do on TikTok.
I'm good on TikTok.
I'm still,
I don't think I need that.
I'm blissfully unaware.
Yeah.
But I've had to become somewhat aware because, you can't just let them run wild on there, man. I mean,
Is there a parental option?
oh yeah.
Is there?
Oh yeah, we got them locked down. I mean, they just can share it amongst like their friend group.
Okay.
But I mean, you could throw it out there to the world,
Yeah.
and there's people that are making a lot of money off of that.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah,
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, we probably should be TikToking Chubby Bartenders.
Well, we've got a page.
Well, we should probably start TikToking.
Yeah, I did away with my personal one and changed that one.
Oh, well, I've got to figure out. You know what? I mean, this is embarrassing to say, but hey, man, I'm
the
47 years old. Give me a break. But like, I would have to figure out TikTok a little bit. Like to figure out how we would go about putting our brand on there.
Do you ever have Twitter?
No.
We've got a Twitter. I
saw we
tweeted
got
today. I tweeted today. Did you see it?
I need to get a Twitter
That was
account.
my first ever tweet.
Okay, yeah, I've never tweeted.
It seems a lot like Facebook, actually. Is it?
Well,
Tyler?
I mean, it's probably. I mean, it's wildly popular too.
Yeah. Chubby Bartenders.
Yeah, Chubby
Follow us on
Bartenders.
Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter.
Yeah.
Maybe start tweeting at
Chubby
us.
BR.
Yeah, give us some content.
Yeah. We don't. We're kind of new at that.
Yeah.
But I
that
guess
and
you got to
TikTok.
do it. You got to.
Yeah, well, we got to figure out this TikTok too. I mean,
Our Instagram, Facebook's going well,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the rest of that stuff
yeah,
is.
yeah. Hey,
foreign to me.
man, but let me tell you something. We're ingenuitive. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
The three heads in this room can figure out
At
a
least
little bit of
his.
social media.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he can get us through the technical pass.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
we'll just have to figure out like what we say on that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if we'd be very good at doing like TikTok dances and stuff.
Well, Chad,
I mean, we might be damn good.
Well,
at it.
I kind of fancy myself as a mover.
Well, I mean, now listen, I can tear up a rug.
Oh,
There's no doubt
yeah.
about that. I mean,
A lot of people said I had more moves that they gave a check.
Yeah, well, I've been described like that. Maybe I'm more probably in the chess category.
Ooh,
but,
a little slow dance. Going to hit it with them slow feet.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's been many battles won on a dance floor. But
I'll tell you a good one. So, obviously, I'm down there at the bar all the time and pre-COVID.
yeah,
And, you just get a little different take on the old dance floor whenever you sit back and you watch it every Saturday sober.
I bet you do.
And I tell you what a lot of you gentlemen should do.
What's that?
Not you gentlemen, but
Yeah.
you gentlemen listening.
Yeah,
If you're single and looking to mingle,
yeah,
go learn how to dance.
yeah. Maybe take some classes or something.
Because I tell you what, there is nothing worse. And if you're a younger cat, you listen to me on this one.
Yeah.
Don't be sitting over there with your buddies, and then all of a sudden you just go up and just start grinding on one without even letting them warm it up first. I mean, by God,
That's a weak
I've
move.
I've seen guys that they just come over.
Well, and the failure rate on that has got to be high.
high.
I mean,
high.
And that has been high since I don't care what year it was. That was high. The failure rate was high on that in the 50s.
I don't think I can't tell you when the last time I actually saw somebody make a move was. As far as like people getting to know each other.
Yeah.
This doesn't happen.
Has
anymore.
social media taken that away?
Man, it may have. Like I wish.
Were we on the tail end of that when we met our
Probably.
wives? Remember, I mean, I
Yeah.
fired you up on mine, like,
Yep.
I
Yep.
said I want to go out with her.
Yeah.
You
Well,
said, well, I'll call her.
yeah.
She's a friend of mine.
Yeah. I forgot all about that. But I'm not. I don't know so much about. I'm saying like, hey, can I buy you a drink?
Yeah.
Hey, would you like to dance?
Yeah.
Hey, would you like to play a game of pool?
Yeah.
Hey, do you care if I sit down here?
Right.
You know,
You don't see that.
You don't see it. You
Really?
just don't see it.
Well, see, and you got a front row seat to that kind of stuff.
Oh, it's great entertainment.
I was going to say, I think I'd enjoy watching that. A little
Oh,
bit.
yeah, it is.
Now,
it is.
Now, though, back to your point, like, I think that one of the things you've got to learn, okay, as a young man. Now, again, we're not young men, we're married. But, like, I think, would be a valuable skill to know how to dance.
Oh, how do you too?
I mean fast dance. You can't be the guy that sits over there and waits on a slow dance to go up there.
No, anybody's going to do that.
Right.
Anybody's going to get in their pocket with that.
And listen, I think that you gain points, even if you're not the best dancer,
Yeah.
if you can get up there and try.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I think that anybody, boy, when I was that age, I was, I'm still a fat guy. Always have been. Never probably. But I'll tell you what, man, if you can just get the side step down, where you step into the side, then add some arms, then go with the white man's overbite.
Yeah. Yeah.
Start doing that a little bit. And,
White man overbite.
Yeah.
I like
get that going a little bit.
Yeah.
I think a girl, like, just cursory. You don't have to be out there.
Yeah,
People don't have to be
you ain't
circled
gotta be
up around
breaking
you.
hips.
Yeah, people. People don't have to be circled up around you. But you can stand across from her, keep her attention.
Maybe grab her hand, get her
Yeah,
involved every now and then.
Could be a lost art. Could be a
Oh
lost
yeah,
art.
I can verify around here it is. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. If there's guys out there that disagree with us, that
Yeah.
are younger dudes that are out there,
Yeah.
courting women right now, send us a picture of your dance move.
Yeah.
I want to see you dance, and don't be offended if we say your dance is garbage.
We may
trash.
have to let's throw out a trophy. Let's
Yeah.
just say, hey, whoever gets the most likes on their dance moves,
Yeah.
we'll get you a trophy.
Yeah,
Chubby
trophy
Bartender
trophy.
Dancer Award.
Yeah, certified dancer.
Yeah.
We might even get you a T-shirt that says that on it.
Yeah, the Chubby Dancer.
Yes, yes. The hashtag Chubby Dancer. I want to see it. And now listen, just know that when you put it in there, you may be subject to criticism.
Yeah. Let's see what you got.
And you know what? Damn it, we might just have to show you guys how to dance sometime on. Now I've gotten a little older, but I think I could probably still.
That me and Minnie took dance lessons?
No.
Oh yeah.
Where? What did you do? Like ballroom dancing?
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
It was awesome.
See, I think that's a cool thing for like a newly married couple or.
Well,
like
this was
something.
just probably 5 years ago.
That's cool.
Yeah, there was like 5 couples that did it.
Yeah.
And we did it down at the Office Commons. I've tried to get an instructor to come down.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things that it's really, really tough to get somebody here.
Right.
They're all
well,
up north
and then did you
there.
find that it was kind of hard to find
Somebody that knew how to do it?
well, not only that, but like participants here. Like and how many couples would it take for that instructor to say, "All right, I'll be down once a week."
Well, you'd think if they could come down here and make $1,000 that they'd come do it.
A month or
a night.
Damn. Okay, so like how much are these things?
I think we paid
like
30,
$50 a session or something.
$50 a session. Yeah.
Okay, and it's probably lasts about a month or 2 months or something.
It was once a week
for 6 weeks or.
Yeah, basically till you don't want to come.
Okay.
But I wanted to try to teach people how to two-step.
Well, I was going to say, like, I think that could take off too. But
yeah.
you don't see a lot of two-stepping. I know there's a group that does it here at the Wagon Wheelers or something. But
is there?
I think so.
Didn't scratch you out there.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. But like, you don't see a lot of two-stepping. Down there.
And the music style is not two-stepping.
No,
music anymore.
it isn't. Yeah.
Not that it ever was here, but. And obviously those songs are still there. It ain't like you can't play them, but just you don't want to go too urban cowboy.
No. Well, you get your fix on that if you go to 2 or 3 weddings a year. You go out there and do the electric slide. And boot scoop.
That's still people still want that.
Oh yeah. Slide to the left. What one is that? Cha-cha slide.
That's the cha-cha.
Yeah.
Jesus, man, as a former wedding DJ,
I bet you get sick of that song, don't you?
The Cupid Shuffle was. That's still kind of fun though.
Yeah.
I think right before COVID, we had them all doing the riding the train around the whole bar. I think.
Come on, ride a train.
Yeah, I think I looked up. And
that's great.
There was a big old lineup.
Yeah. Conga.
Whatever.
The conga line.
There's
always that guy that's had a little bit too much and screws up the conga line.
Remember at the weddings, the limbo was the big thing?
Oh, yeah.
God,
Yeah.
I never did like events at those weddings. I was like,
No, man. Yeah, I don't want to
There's
do
keg beer over
Yeah,
there.
I
Now
don't
you've
want
got
to.
all these activities.
Yeah, we don't need
Gee
to do
whiz.
the limbo.
No, God, no.
Or the hokey
Yeah.
pokey.
You want to make everybody happy? Pass out cigars.
Yeah. You know what? Hey, limbo, hokey pokey, that's for the skating rink. Damn it.
yeah.
It's not for a wedding.
If you're a wedding DJ, stop it.
Yeah. If people want to do the hokey pokey and the limbo, go to the skating rink. You know?
You can do it on wheels.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we don't need that kind of craziness.
No, weddings are typically all the same, though. You hit them with some good, dancing. Around here, as silly as it sounds, you're going to hit them with your Nellies, and then they're going to want, some AC/DC or whatever, at some point.
Yeah. Yep.
It's just it's all the same. But we're actually, I'm going to be. I guess we probably should post this here too, but I'm going to be looking for a good DJ.
Oh, really?
Yep.
At the stock room.
Yeah, I want to bring
Nice.
somebody on that's there, and I want to teach them how to use our stuff. And
Nice.
Just make
Well, I'd
them
say
part
there's a
of the
lot
crew.
of aspiring DJs out there that
If
would
you
like
are,
that gig.
Call me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now it's work. And
Well, I'd say.
I know I've DJ'd, so I know,
know how
it's
it
work.
is, yeah.
And I've got a pretty high expectation. I don't want somebody sitting back there hitting Spotify.
No.
I want somebody that's actually turning.
Got a setup.
Yeah, got a setup. We've got setup.
Okay.
They don't have to have setup, but
but there's some show prep involved. Probably a lot of computer work and.
Nope, nothing. It's all there.
Well, what drives the music?
All of our system.
Oh, okay.
All they got to do is
You already got the song saved.
I got
and
everything.
Okay.
I got everything. Yep.
Okay.
So they don't need anything, but they need to be pretty decent with the microphone.
Yep.
And they need
Engaging.
and engage people. Yeah. I mean, nobody wants to engage anybody anymore.
Yeah.
They want to.
That's becoming a lost art.
Yeah.
Dude.
They don't. A lot of guys, they just sit behind there and just hit play. I'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jordan was our DJ for a long time, and now he's had a baby now.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't know how much longer he's going to be looking to
Right.
do all that.
Right.
Not that he's not going to do it. But,
Right. Well, I mean, I'm sure he's pretty good on the mic and engaging people and things like that. And I think at that now,
He's not a big mic guy,
it's becoming a thing. It's a rare art. I mean, I think that a lot of us have kind of got a little bit of social atrophy in our muscles where people aren't as comfortable with approaches anymore because you can do it digitally, which is much easier, man. I mean,
yeah. Now you see a lot of people doing this at the bar, and they'll do.
yeah, oh yeah.
And it's like, are you guys really texting each other? Or
Yeah, like
snapping
if
each other
they're-
from a damn bar. Stop it.
yeah. Like if you're texting or snapping somebody across the bar,
Just go home.
get
go home.
out of here, man.
Yeah.
Just I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna go to a bar, if you're going there to like pick up a significant other or maybe a significant other for the night,
Whatever it is.
whatever. If you're going in there, man, then go old school.
Yeah.
I mean, if not, just do that from the couch, man. Come on, have a little respect for the bars out there, guys.
Yeah. There's a few things. I think we've talked about it, some of them. I'll tell you another thing they need to do. Another good bar tip.
Yep.
If you're a young man out there right now, we've talked about it. Take everything out of your wallet.
Yep.
Take your ID. Take your credit card.
Yep.
There it is. That's all you're going to need that night.
Yeah.
Just take those two things. You don't need a big old bulky wallet carrying it around.
No.
Just take that. Always have a pack of gum in your pocket.
Yeah.
All that good stuff.
Some sort of breath control.
If you're there for that, I mean, if you're just there to get schlossed, and
well then
do whatever you do.
Do what you do. Do your thing.
Yeah. It
and just know that all women cannot resist Busch Latte drinkers.
yeah, pretty much. You roll up
When
there,
they see a man order a bucket of Busch Light, they know that they are dealing with a man to be reckoned with.
you know what? I think I'm going to order this week
What's that?
the NA beers.
Okay.
I think I'm going to.
Well, boy,
carry
if you
some.
can find them, I'll tell you what, man. I've been on a wild hunt for those things this weekend.
can't
I couldn't find them anywhere.
You couldn't find even the Bush ones,
No.
huh? Not even Kroger's.
Well, I was too lazy to go to Kroger's.
Okay.
I didn't want to fight that.
Okay.
I wasn't. I had all the mushrooms I needed. I didn't need.
Yeah, you
didn't need to go
didn't do
mushroom
that.
hunting. No. Didn't. I wasn't hunting meat or mushrooms, so I didn't venture in there.
What's
I'm
the
sure I'll be back.
COVID numbers doing? Anybody look?
Boy, I don't know.
That's
yeah,
what I mean.
Yeah, I think it's not good. I
was there today.
know Chillicothe's football team got devastated by
COVID.
and they wound up getting beat by Miami Trace.
Did they?
Yeah.
Huh.
Not that that's a
I've heard from
interest.
I've heard from parents that actually not any of them around here, just buddies of mine. That I'm like, hey, the guys I know that have kids playing.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you do if your kid gets sick? And they said, well, you just keep them home.
Yeah.
I guess there's like an unspoken bond now. Like,
Yeah.
They don't go to school. They'll basically quarantine, but they're not going to the doctor because of the basically the not guilty by association, but the fallout of that. Like, let's say that your child is let's say we're in the spring. And your child is is a track runner.
Yes.
And also, but how would this work? But it'd have to be a winter sport.
Okay.
Winter sport. So let's say that they're a cheerleader on the basketball team,
Right.
and also on the what's a good wintertime girl sport?
They're like a cheerleader for the boys basketball team, and they play on the girls basketball team.
That's the only winter sports.
Let's see.
Or let's say you're in a band.
Yeah, or
And a cheerleader or something.
Yeah, bowling or I
Or
don't
something,
know.
yeah. And then like you could get knocked out of that because you're like, let's say the one team gets a positive case, and you're on that team, so in that sport you're already taken out.
Yep.
Well, then you're taken out of the other sport,
and probably the rest of the squad.
well, unless if you're negative,
Yeah,
you're
well,
negative,
that's
and
true.
you've missed out on both of those.
Oh yeah.
So it was just sorry, I did bad there on explaining that,
but no, it's
or let's say you're a golfer and a cross country runner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then and somebody on the golf team gets it,
Yep.
and then now you're running for, let's say, state qualifiers.
Right.
Well, you're quarantined now,
Oh yeah, you're done.
so you're out. So I guess what I picked up was parents have an unspoken
Yeah.
thing that they are just saying, and I don't blame them.
Uh-uh.
Hell, they have no treatment for it.
No.
Why do you go get tested just to know that you got it? I mean, if you're gonna quarantine yourself anyway,
Right. Right.
So I guess as long as they're still quarantining, then but they haven't they haven't got tested for the team's sake.
Right.
Then if they feel bad, let them. I don't know. That's my thoughts. I don't
Well,
know.
it's just
don't take your medical advice from
Well,
me.
I'll tell you, it's a. Well, I mean, as a doctor, no. What I think is this is just such a weird time right now, man. Nobody knows what the hell to do. You're going to get criticized on either side of it. God forbid you get it. But if you do, I mean, then what are the rules?
Yeah.
And it's to me, it's kind of like, man, if you get it, like, what we're first of all worrying about is your health. Like, are you gonna be all right, dude? Let's get this straight. Let's not throw this wild ass panic around. Like,
how's Trump doing, anybody?
It looks like I think he's all right. I don't know.
Is he?
Well, I mean, he said he felt 20 years younger or something. I don't know.
God, man.
Yeah. So no, I think he's all right. I mean, I don't know. I just my thing is, it's like, man, I'm nervous as to how long this thing's going to go on, man. I mean, we got to beat this thing down at some point, because now we're going to have the flu mixed in with it too. It could get ugly again. I mean, the thing that I think we had all kind of moved in our heads thinking, well, we're not going to get shut down again or something, And
I don't think that they'll do that.
I hope not. I mean,
I
I
don't
do, but I worry that if the numbers go in a bad way, that we're going it's going to happen again.
I think they would be too worried about the repercussions. Look at the last time. I mean,
I
have they
know.
got? Are the riots still going on?
I don't think so.
I
don't know.
I've
In
blocked
Ohio,
that
I don't
shit.
know. Yeah, man, I'll tell you, I can only consume so much bad news a day.
Me too.
I mean, you know, and I know that's probably not the smartest thing, but for my own mental health,
Me
like
too.
I can only engage so far in that kind of stuff. I'm not going to let it govern. My
What have you been
day-to-day.
watching? What kind of shit you been watching?
Boy, I'll tell you, not much.
Really?
Now that football season's back around, I've been watching some football on, but not an excessive amount. I'll tell you what, man. I am a podcast guy.
I am too.
And I sit there and most of my entertainment, like my wife and I will sit there and listen to a podcast together just like we'd be watching a show.
Really?
We're into these true crime podcasts and stuff
Oh,
like that. And then
Do you watch? Do you listen to them on the TV? Do you throw your earbuds in?
we just listen on one of our phones.
Oh,
We'll just go lay down or, sit there on the couch and fire it up, And,
do you watch much Netflix?
we do not. We go through phases.
Okay.
We haven't, and I assume probably this winter when things maybe get slowed down a little bit. I mean, we're just finished up baseball and a lot of stuff.
My
It probably won't slow down too much, but I mean I assume like being inside more, we'll probably start catching some Netflix and stuff.
I've been watching a lot of stand-up comedy. The Netflix stand-up specials, like their Netflixes, like Bill Burr. Man, that guy's hilarious.
Yeah,
Dave Chappelle.
I'm not. Of course, I know Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. Oh my God, this guy. Sebastian, whatever his name. Oh my God, those guys are hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't a big Kevin Hart phase there for a while. I watched a lot of Kevin Hart. First, you're gonna make fun of me for some reason. And I shouldn't say this because Lori will make me do it. I keep having this inkling to go
you
try.
you got an open mic.
I may have to at least open a show. I don't know. I want to do it. I don't know why.
Well,
I want to do it.
I understand that, man. I mean, I've
You wanna
thought
do it?
I don't know, maybe.
All right.
I don't know.
I think I'm going to do it. I don't know when.
I mean, how long do we got to carry a crowd?
Oh, I mean, my first bit probably going to be 3 minutes. A duo, Chubby Bartender duo, on what? Huh. Yeah, we'd have to talk about that.
Yeah, we'll
Doc.
do it. I don't know. I mean, I mean, I would do it.
I would
for a
definitely.
cause. I mean, I don't think that I would necessarily I don't sit around thinking, man, I'll tell you what, I'd be good at that.
Yeah, I
don't sit there.
I just
thinking
want to
that.
try it.
But I wouldn't mind trying that either.
Playing music, I always got a little bit of rush out of that. And
Yeah,
I'm sure
yeah.
those comics get a little rush out.
Yeah,
of
I've never done anything on
You've
stage.
never been on stage, yeah?
No, so I would
Just
probably
like
be
acting.
really nervous. I might forget everything I was going to say.
I
doubt
don't
it.
I don't think you'd
I
be
don't know.
nervous. I don't think.
Not really. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I don't know. I might try it. I don't know. Talk for if I didn't have to go any longer than 2 or 3 minutes, I could certainly come up with something.
Yeah, yeah.
What did Lori say? Like, if when people don't know what to say, they just like revert to like dick jokes or something like that.
That's basically it.
Yeah, pooping and dick jokes. I mean, I'm the king of that.
Are you?
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Because
No,
man,
I don't know. I don't know that I got any good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing that gets on my nerves any better whenever that's their go-to.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
Well, she kind of used that as like that's sort of the the amateur comic.
that's the amateur.
go-to.
Yeah, that's what they
yeah.
go to. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, there should be all kinds of funny shit out there right now with everything going on in the world.
Oh my God!
I mean, you ought to just be able to make fun of
I mean,
anything.
and I've heard like Rogan and someone say it's like it's so. What sucks is no comedy clubs or very few are open
We are.
for that. Yeah,
Yeah.
but very few are open, and it's like look at the target-rich environment we're living in right now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I'm seeing that. We got it at the stockroom this week.
Yeah. Who's coming this week?
Phil something?
Have any of them ever been there before?
Nope.
All new. That's good.
All new people. Yeah.
And Lori's running it.
Lori's running it. Phil Hogan.
Phil Hogan.
Phil may have been there before. Let me look.
We're going to try it. I really want to get to one of those.
I don't think Phil's going to be. No, he's from North Carolina, and
Yeah.
he's been in the entertainment business for 30 years. And his show is a southern flavored blend of stand-up, original comedy, songs, and guitar goofiness.
Oh,
So
I bet that'll be good.
Lori did tell me that's one of the reasons we have a wedding at Park's Edge. But that's one of the reasons this is going to work out great because he is an acoustic act.
Oh, so he's going to be right there.
He's
kind of
like a Rodney Carrington. Yeah, he's going to be at the
okay.
stockroom.
What are you going to do at the football game?
Well, I'll probably play it. You know, but honestly, the comedy has been going so
Yeah.
well.
Well, I mean, I don't think the football. There's not that many people coming in there to watch that anyway, is there?
There's a good group,
Yeah.
but not a huge group.
Not as many that are coming to pay to watch comedy.
No, well, this is going to be a freebie on the comedy.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So this was kind of our way of thanking everybody for paying the coverage.
So is it just Lori and this
Just
guy?
Lori and that guy.
Okay.
Yep.
So he must have a pretty long show. Then.
Must have, yeah. Well, if he's
Yeah.
going to play, you figure a song is 3 minutes.
Well, yeah. So he's gonna.
Yeah.
I bet that'll be good. The heck, that'll be fun to watch.
this
But
will
no,
work out pretty
no, that, and then the next week that you have comedy, which there's normally a week off in between, will be the open mic night, right?
Yep, 29th.
Have you got anybody signed up yet?
It's full.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yes, no more openings.
So how many people?
10.
10 people.
There was 10 spots, 10 6-minute spots, I think. I'm not real sure. I'd have to go
How
back
far away were people coming to do that, man?
Oh, she's got people coming from like the Carolinas.
Yeah,
and
like we don't know any of
Florida.
them, right?
Yeah.
Like I mean,
there's 2 locals.
okay.
Yeah.
Have they done it before?
No.
Okay.
I'm really looking forward to this.
Uh-huh.
Let me look her up, and I'll tell you exactly how many or what the deal was. She's put together. Lori does a great job, man.
Oh my.
Yeah, she's really been great to work with through the COVID and everything.
Uh-huh.
She just brings. I mean, she's got people coming all the time.
Well, I thought it was great. When we got the chance to sit down and talk with her.
Yeah.
This has been good for her people too.
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
because it's given them a venue to go and do it. Yeah.
And what these guys are doing is they're using a place like Jackson to come and try out new material.
Sure. Well, I mean, there's just not that many stages open right now, man.
No.
I mean,
she says right here, she open mic comedy night with Phil Pointer, hosted by Lori Graves. So Phil Pointer is the headliner.
Okay,
so
yeah, he'll be
you're
the last
guaranteed
one.
a good show with
yeah,
him
right?
and her. Lori's hosting it, but
Yeah.
they are 5-minute spots.
Okay.
Yeah, 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So there it is. It'll only run. It'll probably run till if it starts at 8. Yeah, 50 minutes at 9. That's with her introducing everybody. So I would say
9:30, 10
figure.
o'clock.
I'd say figure 7 minutes. I'd say that's a 70 to 90 minute set.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Phil will go a half hour.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I think, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
that, or maybe they're the first hour and then he's the last. So
I don't know. Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
know.
I'd say he is the one that finishes it. I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, but
Yeah, she told me that. She goes, that way you're at least getting something good.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, and I mean, you got to figure, at least 50% of these dudes will say something funny. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It'd be kind of awkward if like you
they
just
get
sit
up
there
there
and
and
watch them
read.
if like they just get up there and just struggle. I mean,
Maybe we'll turn this thing into Apollos or something and just get the hell out of here.
yeah. Start come out there with
your
a broom.
shit,
Come
yeah.
out there with a broom. Just sweep their
Yeah.
ass off the
Yeah,
stage.
you're
or-
done. Get off.
A big hook. A gong.
Yeah.
you know.
And if you're not going to be funny, we will.
Yeah. If you're not going to be funny, you're out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, might as well break them in right, man. It's like, you know what, man? Here's
I'm
the thing
in.
about being a comic, dude. And I'm not saying I could do it, but like, there's no sense in like patronizing somebody that's not funny. Like, you just say, hey, look, dude, here's the deal. You're not funny.
Yeah.
And so like you're going to have to deal with people, booing you and telling you that you suck because you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like anything you do, man. I
Well,
mean,
but you would get better. I mean,
probably.
But
you might as well learn how to take that criticism or whatever.
you better, yeah. If you're going to keep doing it now, I think if you're 5-10 years in and you still are getting the hey man, you suck.
Yeah, that's
then
a good sign.
That's a
Yeah.
pretty good sign. I mean, I know people are going to. I don't know. I don't know. Keep doing it if you like it. Keep.
Well, hell
doing it.
yeah, man. Hey, let that dream burn, but like, keep your day job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, you never know. Hell, anymore with the internet, they might go viral over something else.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh heck yeah.
Yeah, they might not be entertaining in a room, but on a screen they might.
Oh
be.
yeah. Heck yeah. I mean,
you see that a lot. You see.
well, there are so many different versions of media and things that
we
are
got
popular.
into that with JJ, it's
Oh
just-
yeah. I mean, I mean it is, and it's. I mean, so really, I guess that was kind of shallow of me to tell a man to just quit, because like maybe just try something else.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
And anymore it's easier. But one thing that I think the best tool you could do is record yourself.
Oh yeah.
and then listen to yourself.
Well, isn't it amazing when you sit here and listen to this stuff we do?
Yeah.
You know, you sit there and think, I don't even remember saying that, man.
Yeah.
Or like,
Which I've been into the recording end of it for a while.
Oh yeah.
And I still hate to hear myself play and sing. A lot of other people do too, probably. But man, I can remember I used to hear stuff that I would record and it'd be like, oh God, man, I thought I was so much better than that.
Yeah, well, I mean, what Chubby Bartenders has done for me is it's taken the hatred of me viral. You know, it's not now it's not just the people that already knew me. Now it's like people that have never known me.
Yeah.
Hate my comments. So,
Well, at least, are you still literate?
well, no, boy, I learned my lesson the hard way that day, dude. You know, that was rough.
You remember that? Whenever Chad threw his,
I think it might have been prior to that.
Yeah, it was prior to time.
Yeah, we went on a Jeep ride, and two things happened. One, I threw a can out in the road.
Yeah.
And we were driving
I wasn't
by
going to mention that one.
We were driving by this guy's house, and they start screaming from the porch. Pudge stops the Jeep, backs up. It's like, go pick that up. So I had to go pick it up.
I had to wave at him. I said,
Yeah.
I'm teaching him. I said, I said,
Yeah.
Well, it won't happen again.
Well, and I was kind of like, what do you want me to do with this, man? You want me to stick it up my rear end or something? What make you feel better, you know? And so I threw that away. But then, without thinking, we were doing the Chug videos during COVID. And we were, that quarry, it was beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful day.
And so we had somebody film us doing a chug there, and you can check it out. I think it's on the Chubby Bartenders page somewhere, or mine, or his, or something.
He throws it.
And I mean, I finished that can and just tossed it right over my shoulder, man. And
instinct. It was instinct.
And actually, it was really cool. But I mean, it was without thought of the fact that I was polluting. It's like, hey, man, if you want to do that in your house, that's fine, but you know, don't throw it in this beautiful quarry.
Which,
they could, if they could have just looked over the side and saw all the bed springs and everything else laying down
tires.
There. Yeah. But I tossed it over the shoulder, and
you tossed a little piece of aluminum over there. People lost their mind.
Well, the fans did not appreciate that. They're like, wow.
Yeah.
You know, boy, that guy's outdated.
So you probably learned your lesson, though.
I did. I'm downright
green.
Well, hell, I'll give somebody else hell now.
Yeah.
I mean, who was it? We were out on the Jeep ride, and somebody tossed one out, and I gave them hell.
Yeah, you did. I remember that. You said, "Hey, knock that litter off."
Yeah, hey, what are you doing? We're not out here to make the woods dirty. Yeah, I mean, have a little respect for Mother Earth, for God's sake.
Well, it took me moving to the. I never was a big litter bug, but
I don't know that I really ever was either.
Well, I bet you were on your. I mean, it's almost like when people used to get out in the country, and this is all new, you know.
Yeah.
They're 20 years anyway. But it's like whenever they get out in the country, it's like they just think they can't have any trash in their car, and they just roll their windows and let's see if we can hit this. I mean, you grew up out in the middle of nowhere.
Hit that sign or something.
I mean, man, it's every day. I'm picking up just.
Do you get stuff? People throwing stuff in your yard?
Oh, daily, bud.
You're kidding.
Daily. Today. Prime example today. Yeah. This happened at about 10:30 this morning or 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm in town. I drive over to the bar and stock room, and I pull in the back, and there was a car sitting there, and right beside their doors was a bunch of trash. And you could tell they just opened up their doors and dropped it. Yeah. And I mean to tell you, I pulled over to them. I said, "Hey, is that your trash?" And they said, "Yeah." And I said, "How about picking that shit up?" And they were like, "Oh, you want us to pick it up?" I said, "Yes." I said, "You're 30 feet from that dumpster."
Yeah.
And I said, "Pick that shit up."
Yeah.
Because I'm tired of having to pay people to do it.
Right.
You know, and they literally just opened up the door and set that shit outside. Oh, I got so mad. I'm getting mad now. So anyway, you know what I did? Yeah. I thought, you know what? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Yeah. So I just called the city police, and I said, "Hey, there's a bunch of people back here in Park's Edge parking lot littering." I said, go get them.
Yeah. Did they?
I don't know.
But
I was like, you have my permission. I was like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just to open up your car door and empty it out.
Well, I mean, that's pretty glaring.
Yeah, I don't want you around anyway.
Yeah, come on.
I'm sorry.
Man. I mean, that's now that.
Yeah.
That I think that is like extreme littering. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's not. I'm not saying it's okay to toss a can out your window.
Yeah.
But like I find that to be more deplorable.
Yeah. Oh, I do too. Yeah. Well, whenever you're parked next to a trash dumpster.
Well, yeah. I mean, dude, that's a matter of just walking 10 steps. But we even get some of that in that back alley.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
We give people toss. Like
it's annoying.
On Mondays, a lot of times after the weekend or whatever, there'll be beer cans and stuff laying out there.
Well, and like out, you'll be bush hogging or mowing. I know Tyler's dealt with this, and then you hit like a bag you didn't see or something, and then now your yard's a mess.
It's got stuff all over the place,
Or your dog, or, you see my dog, and or he'll come dragging in somebody's wrappers, and it's man.
Yeah,
come on,
man.
Yeah,
come on. Yeah.
I've always said it's like I'm about 2 beers out of town.
Yeah, because that's what you find there. Yeah,
I'm about 2 beers out of town.
You get the second one in your lawn.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm about 2 beers out of town.
Well,
it's just annoying.
That is annoying. I mean, that's awful. But yes, I did get a lot of criticism, and I feel as though I corrected on that pretty quickly.
Yeah, you did. You adopted.
I just didn't. I was more focused on how cool that looked. Like I was pleased with that. And it was like, ooh,
backfired. I knew it was
cool.
going to.
Not cool. Yeah, not cool at all. So not one bit of positive feedback on that.
No, not one bit. What are you drinking tonight?
Oh, hey, this was left over from our good buddy Nate Steinbrook. It's a Veltins Pilsner. It's a German Pilsner beer, and I will say is delicious.
You told me as soon as you cracked it.
Yeah, I am. We didn't try one of these that night.
No.
And he just left some different samples for us. I'm telling you what, man, this is good.
I didn't have a bad beer that he brought.
I didn't either.
I'm not convinced that this.
Some were better than others, but I'll tell you, this import game is strong.
I'm going to start looking into it.
Yeah, me too. The thing is, I think, we talked to him briefly about this, is the craft game has kind of, in a lot of your carryouts and stuff, there's not as many of the, imports because they got all the craft. Now, I mean, I'm sure there's some there where it's still strong.
But those could jump right in there now.
Oh, yeah.
Because you don't know. That may be a new brewery. You don't know.
Well, who knows?
You'll just say, give me one of them.
Well, I mean, hey, listen, man, these things are the original craft beer. I mean, this brewery, 1824 is when they started brewing this stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, that German stuff, I mean, dude. So, I mean.
They're beer drinkers over there. You've been over there, haven't
you? Yeah. Well, never in Germany, but yeah, I've been to Europe, but not Germany. But,
and you said it was physical.
It was awesome. Yeah.
How's the beer?
Delicious.
Well,
I mean, I was in Ireland, so, you're
drinking
Guinness and Carlsberg and
is Guinness? Did they have Bud Light and all that bush?
Man, I didn't even order any. So I think there was some Budweiser there.
Really?
I remember, I think, seeing some signs.
Well, now I tell you what, since I hated Budweiser.
Bud Heavy, yeah.
But now I like a Bud Heavy now.
But it's the best tasting beer. I mean,
it may be.
Like I would not want. I still am not really where I want to get. Like if I drink 1 12-pack of that a year, I get my fix.
Yeah.
But like honestly, like if I'm thinking, what do I order? Like you want something with dinner, whatever, man. Hey, Budweiser's good, dude.
Oh yeah, gonna be good.
It's
beer.
good, and it's never the wrong time to purchase.
What's the alcohol percentage on that?
I assume it's probably standard.
5.
Let's see, 9 fluid ounces, 4.8.
4.8, a little stronger.
A little bit.
How many calories?
I bet that's gonna be high.
Tastes a little sweet on you.
It's a pint. Let's see. Does not say. So that's probably not a good sign. In Germany, they don't care how many calories it is.
Enough.
Yeah. Put meat on bone.
Yeah.
Not bad.
No, you said as soon as it erupted on you, we was hoping to get that on film.
Yeah. I wore about half of it.
Yeah.
But, I bet it would go great with a Bavarian pretzel.
Oh, I bet it would. Ooh, pretzels and cheese. Man, we've been
got
doing
hot mustard.
We've been doing a good beer cheese dog.
Ooh. You took that beer cheese and you're putting it on I'd say that's
with our new house sauce, just drizzled with beer
What kind
cheese.
of house sauce?
I can't
Oh, you mean you got hot dog sauce?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. It looks like I know what my order is the
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah. So, all right, we got anything else, man?
Well,
We've been
no,
at about an
man.
hour and a half, ain't we?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good talk, man.
Yeah.
We'll have to get back at you. Hey,
Yeah.
guys, communicate with us, man.
Yeah. Send us some videos.
Send us some videos.
Chubby
Send us-
Bartenders at Facebook.
Yeah.
Instagram.
And listen, if you like what we're doing, there's nothing better that you could do for us than like and share our page.
Yeah.
On
Get us out
all
there.
social platforms.
Yep, we'll be hitting you with
And subscribe on Spotify and YouTube.
Yep. Apple Podcasts.
And Apple Podcasts.
You'll get a notification every time
Yep.
we get one out. We're going to have our, hopefully, should have our website up here soon.
Yes.
Hopefully.
We're working hard.
Working hard on that. So, thanks, guys. We'll see you next trip.
Take care.